Sunday afternoon, alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Maxey. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Ayton is out there with Paul George. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. And for the Jazz, they've got Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Williams. And it's Agbaji in at the shooting guard. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to...
Here we go. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside, Beal jacks up a three. No good on the shot. So Utah will take it the other way. Williams dishes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Williams, a screen on Ayton. Markkanen with it. Now Beal defending. Shots good by Williams.
Boy, what an advantage that is when your 7-footer can initiate, then hit the roller in stride.
George passes to Beal. Ayton, a screen on Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Markkanen. Paul George making his last shot. Williams sets a screen for Markkanen. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Beal deciding where to go with it. Outside, George. He kicks it to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
The first one falls.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Get stops all game. They were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now, here's George after Colin Sexton's miss. George against Markkanen. The shot by George, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ayton. To the inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass.
There's a good screen. Back to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Reed finds Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Reed with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. He has 5. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Reed the pass to Nora. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Free throw good, Maxey.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Good on both. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. From past the arc, Carey comes up empty down low. And so it's Philadelphia headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Also, they've done a fantastic job of drawing fouls. And when they get to the line, they capitalize.
Jazz trail by 7. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Reed is out there with Ayton. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Nora in at the 3. Markkanen, good.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Beal against Sexton. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good, Ayton. And the 76ers lead by 7.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Inside, here's Markkanen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ayton a screen on Sexton. Sexton against Beal. Over Sexton. The shot by Beal, no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Austin Nora. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal finds Maxey. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Sexton the pass to Agbaji. Markkanen against George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struck.
Up top, Maxey. He's got 10, and they pick up 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And the Jazz making a change here. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Feeds to Markkanen. Lets a floater go. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Sexton against Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Agbaji, the pass to Markkanen. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Robinson Earl, good. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead. To Hardaway, shoots the 3. Reed with the rebound.
Good look.
And George kicks to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Utah's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second. Pass to Williams. The wing Hardaway. And he drives in. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
George passes to Reed. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clarkson outside. He can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Utah Jazz.
No, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks. The way it keeps working for them, just keep at it.
Some soft interior defense as well, Shaq.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Utah has possession. It's a 5-point game. Williams is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Agbaji in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
What's up?
Jazz trail by 8. And here's Sexton. No good that time. Great D that time from Beal. Outside, George. Ayton a screen on Markkanen. George against Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Maxey, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. The pass to Maxey. Ayton sets the pick for Maxey from 12 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Another miss by Utah. The 76ers leading by 9. Ayton sets the pick for Beal. Hits it from 3-point range. Beal's got 10 points. Outside, Sexton. Off the run. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
For Utah, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Sexton, shooting 1.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
They set the pick. Unloads from 9, and Maxey puts it in. 17 points in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Dishes to Sexton. Markkanen passes to Agbaji. Another miss by Utah.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sexton on the wing, defended by George.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The 76ers leading by 11. Now Maxey, 17 points in the game. Beal against Sexton. That shot off, and Utah the other way now. To the wing right side. Here's Agbaji. Gets a very good look and converts. Abaji's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Utah shooting not looking too good out there in the second. Right side Hardaway. On the wing, Williams. He's got 7. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Reeves got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Hardaway. Looking to end his cold spell. Reed with the block. And he's able to get it back. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 19. And there's the drive. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Lopez a screen. Maxey attacking. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 15. Hardaway passes to Carey. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Clarkson outside. Passes to Maxey. Here's Norrell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside Hardaway. Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. Five to shoot. Williams a screen on Maxey. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. The dish now to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. A quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Bradley Beal is out there with Maxey. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Paul George. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
So it's the Jazz now. Outside, Markkanen. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
To the paint.
Developing that vision, the more Williams sees the floor, the more those assists will come.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Sexton against Beal. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Williams has a screen for Markkanen. That 3 off the mark.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Beal with it. Outside, George. Down low. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Agbaji. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Beal. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And it's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now the pass to Agbaji. They set the screen. Shot's good by Williams.
Patrick Williams wants to be a reliable part of his team's offense.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And it's Williams throwing it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. George looking over the floor. Pass to Robinson Earl. buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Sexton against Beal. The 11-footer. Great D that time from Beal. The 76ers leading by 23. Here's George. Rebound, Utah. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Passes it to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, George to the middle, and out of bounds is the... Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Outside, Beal. Over Hardaway. The shot by Beal, no good. Utah shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Lopez against Sexton. With the teardrop, the shot's good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Free throw good, Sexton. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking. They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Clarkson passes to Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Outside for Sexton. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative. this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.